Welcome to Riverstown in Sligo. This is day 9 of travelling the entire Wild Atlantic Way. I'm here now at the Sligo Folk Park, and hopefully the elements stay away for today because I've got some really cool things planned. Hey guys, so here I just see a lot of old equipment that used to be used, and there's a little poem here from Patrick Higgins' poetry trail, the Rossmore Road. Now this is actually a long poem, but I'll give you a section of it here. Come all, you friends and neighbours, and listen to my song. It's short and interesting, and I won't detain you long. Some money it was granted, and a promise of some more, to make a section of a road in the townlands of Rossmore. 'Twas on a Monday morning, the gaffer and his men arrived at Tady's quarry, the work for to begin. About 50 men assembled and formed into a mob. So I'm here now in Village Street, and you can hear the Irish music playing in the background. Also, we have the creamery here, which sold milk and eggs and also farm equipment. It was also a big social gathering place because they didn't have the likes of social media in those days. So it was a place to come, meet people and maybe gossip. Hey, if we've any gym bros out there, we got an 18th century 325 kilogram bell from a church. So, you willing to take on the challenge?
My name is Alex Mushkadat and I'm the manager here of the Sligo Folk Park in Riverstown, County Sligo. This year we have our military exhibit. As you can see here, for example, we have Constance Markiewicz's uniform and Sir Henry Gore Booth's uniform as well. We have a few different exhibits all around. Here, for example, we have our Great War Wall of Honour, all the casualties during the Great War from County Sligo, with everybody being mentioned from different villages all around Sligo. So here we've our village street. This is a recreation of a street back in the turn of the 19th century here in Sligo. As you can see, we've the Sligo Champion over here. We've old style pharmacies and McKim's, which would have been shops at the time, whether in Riverstown or in the area of Riverstown. We've the Bellew Brothers down at the very bottom, or the old post office. Most of the artifacts that you see here, every single little bit would have been donated by people in the area, so it all has its own little bit of history, and every few days we get more artifacts delivered in, and it's a nice, like a freeze in time to see exactly how people lived at the time here within the area in County Sligo and Riverstown. So we have the McGee building. We have different traditional arts and crafts, from basket making. We would have straw crafts here, which would have been produced locally as well. Butter making, how people would have turned milk into butter back in the day. Beekeeping as well, so exactly how people lived back in the day. But if you want to follow me over here, we have a traditional horse carriage which would have been drawn. It was a mobile shop, as you can see. It's got all the little bits. People would have ridden through the villages, and people would have been able to buy their groceries from that as well. Over here we have our loom, traditionally obviously how to make clothes at the time. wool making, and water milling, and our tillage as well. Now, if you follow me over here, So back in the day, harvesting, obviously most of it would have been done by hand, but then later on, obviously, when machines came along, we'd have like the Nuffield over here, or even the thrasher back there, which would have been used for thrashing.
So we started off around Sligo town. We went down to Sligo Folk Park, which is like 15-20 minute drive. And now we're here at Keshcorran Caves, which is only 10 minutes from the Folk Park. So yeah, this is easily accessible within, or easily doable within a day. These are some things that you could potentially add to that list. Welcome to the Keshcorran Caves, also known as the Kesh Caves, which are a series of 17 caves here on the hill of Keshcorran. So these actually predate the Great Pyramids in Egypt by about 500 to 800 years. And archaeologists in the 20th century came and discovered animal bones from around the Ice Age and also human teeth from the early Iron Age. So yeah, there's a lot of historical significance with these caves here. Lads, the elements tried to take me off guard there. I was just up exploring the caves and all of a sudden the elements just started pouring down. So I just taken some shelter here underneath a tree. My car is only a few minutes walk away, but I'm just waiting for it to kind of die down a bit. And then I will head back and we will hopefully get to the next location. If it doesn't stop raining, might not be possible, but we'll see. So for a change, I'm actually not disappointed with the elements. It just continued to rain, but it just meant that I could get back to my Airbnb now and I can get this footage uploaded and schedule the next few days. Something that I've been lacking the ability to do because I've been so busy and going. So yeah, I'm just going to upload the footage here now and plan the next few days, and yeah, looking forward to bringing you guys along. Remember, if you're liking this trip, subscribe and like the video. Cheers, and I'll talk to you later.